The cryptocurrency lending business known as Celsius Network LLC has been declared insolvent.
Celsius maintained offices in 4 different countries and conducted business on a global scale.
The company's headquarters were located in Hoboken, New Jersey.
Users were able to earn a percentage yield by depositing a variety of cryptocurrency digital assets, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum,
into a Celsius wallet. Users were also able to borrow money by pledging their cryptocurrency
holdings as security for the loans they took out. The corporation had approximately $12 billion in assets under management as of May 2022, and it had lent out a total of $8 billion to customers as of the same month. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more. When the company announced in June 2022 that they would be pausing all transfers and withdrawals indefinitely due to extreme market conditions, the price of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies experienced sharp declines as a direct result of the news.
This helped the company gain notoriety.
The company Celsius submitted their Chapter 11 bankruptcy petition on July 13,
2022. The company helped its customers lend and borrow money by providing this service. Those who made deposits of eligible cryptocurrencies were rewarded with interest.
The rate of interest gained was proportional to the type of cryptocurrency that was deposited, e.g., up to 6.2% interest on Bitcoin deposits.
The interest was paid out by the corporation in cryptocurrencies, including the company's very own CEL token. The loan-to-value ratio determined the interest rate that borrowers paid on Bitcoin-backed loans,
which ranged anywhere from 0% to 8.95%. A portion of the capital that Celsius used to support the loans originated from hedge funds that were searching for returns that were greater than those paid by banks.
Token sales, lending, mining Bitcoin, and trading cryptocurrencies on a discretionary
basis all contributed to Celsius's revenue stream. Celsius asserted that up to 80% of its earnings was distributed back to its user community in the form of interest payments on deposits that were made through its platform.
The organization did not levy any kind of fee on its customers. Jason Stone, a former investment manager, filed a lawsuit against Celsius on July 7, 2022,
claiming that the company was operating a Ponzi scheme.
Celsius initiated legal action against Stone on August 23, alleging that Stone either
misplaced or misappropriated tens of millions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency.
The business halted all customer withdrawals on June 13, citing
extreme market conditions as the reason for doing so in order to stabilize liquidity and operations.
As a result of this statement, the price of a Bitcoin dropped by 12%, while the price of Ethereum fell by 14% compared to the previous day. After the announcement that withdrawals would be temporarily halted, the value of Celsius's native CEL token,
which had been trading for about $7 a year earlier,
dropped to 21 cents, a reduction of 1/3 from its previous level.
The overall value of all cryptocurrencies on the market decreased to $983 billion.
Marking the first time since January 2021 that the total value of all cryptocurrencies on the market was worth less than $1 trillion. On June 13, the revelation led to investor confusion between the two firms' names, which resulted in a 10% decrease in the share price of Celsius Holdings, a beverage company that is unconnected to Celsius Holdings.
The following day saw a roughly 5% spike in the price of shares in the beverage company.
On July 13,
exactly 1 month after suspending withdrawals,
Celsius submitted its bankruptcy petition under Chapter 11.
The company's balance sheet was found to have a deficit of $1.2 billion,
as indicated in a declaration that was filed the next day. According to Mashinsky, the business made what, in hindsight, proved to be certain questionable asset deployment decisions. According to the bankruptcy petition, the company stated that it had a cash reserve of $167 million, which it said would provide ample liquidity to continue its activities while it was going through the bankruptcy process.
At the time that it filed for bankruptcy, Celsius had total liabilities of $5.5 billion, and it owed $4.7 billion to its customers, who were classified as unsecured creditors. If Celsius were to file for bankruptcy under Chapter 11, the company's priority would be to repay its secured creditors, followed by its unsecured creditors, and finally its equity investors.
On September 27, 2022, Mashinsky stepped down from his position as CEO of Celsius. Chris Ferraro, who had previously served as Celsius CFO, was selected to take over as interim CEO in his stead. Molly White tweeted a compilation of excerpts from consumer letters to the judge presiding over the bankruptcy of Celsius in July 2022, after the company had already filed for bankruptcy. Concerns about the manner in which Celsius had frozen their funds and statements regarding the company's harmful influence on customers' lives were among the stories that were shared. The company announced its intention to provide customers with two choices on the website dedicated to its bankruptcy proceedings. The choices are to recover either cash at a discount or to remain long crypto. According to statements made to Reuters by 6 attorneys who focus their practices on insolvencies, corporate restructuring, or cryptocurrencies, there is minimal precedent for insolvencies at Bitcoin enterprises. One of Celsius's attorneys was quoted as saying on the company's bankruptcy process, "This might last for years." A bankruptcy judge in the United States issued an order on December 7, 2022, requiring Celsius to restore cryptocurrency to its customers with a value of $50 million. In its petition for bankruptcy, Celsius attributed its $1.2 billion shortfall on a modern variant of a bank run, which is a situation in which depositors who are concerned about the safety of their accounts attempt to withdraw their funds in large numbers. The following is what one Celsius detractor said to CBS News. "This was yet another attempt to rob a bank. You are not creating anything new by doing this. However, in the end, you are just another unsecured lender despite the fact that they were presenting their services as a superior savings account." As a result of the unexpected halt in customer withdrawals and subsequent bankruptcy, a number of observers have drawn attention to the absence of deposit insurance in the Bitcoin industry. The terms of service for Celsius allowed the company to temporarily cease trading for its customers. If Celsius's users did not have deposit insurance, no third party would be compelled to reimburse them or give them priority over the firm's investors, in the event that the company was forced into liquidation. Within 3 days of the company's statement, securities regulators in 5 different states in the United States declared that they will be investigating Celsius's withdrawal freeze. At the time that Celsius implemented its withdrawal freeze, there were no FDIC protections in place for cryptocurrency investors. However, federal entities such as the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, had considered the possibility of extending deposit insurance to investors in stablecoins. The failure of Celsius is illustrative of what one observer referred to as a pervasive problem in the cryptocurrency business, which is that financial services that profess to be decentralized are essentially centralized corporations with the authority to control the flow of crypto assets. As a result of the failure of centralized cryptocurrency financial institutions like as Celsius, some investors have lost faith in the reliability of centralized storage and have moved their assets to cryptocurrency wallets that are stored on hardware. What do you think about Celsius Network? Let us know in the comments section below. Also subscribe to our channel for more.